Hello, it's DJ with the Detailing Business Channel. Today we're going to do a little middle school experiment. Basically, I want to find out how many germs are in a vehicle before I detail it and then after I detail it. I'm going to do a few swabs of the steering wheel, the cup holder, the door handle before I detail the vehicle. And then I'm going to swab it on a petri dish, just like in middle school. And then after the detail, I'm going to do the same areas after I'm finished with the all-purpose cleaner. And then I'm going to come back, put the ozone machine in, and swab again to see if there's any differences between the petri dish outcome. All right, so I've got my swab here, and I'm just going to stick it in some sterilized water here to get it wet so that it'll pick up any germs. This is just a typical daily driver vehicle, so this could be your vehicle. Take my petri dish, crack it open, not to contaminate. Okay, there's that one. I'll tape it shut, and then I'll mark this one steering wheel before detail. There we go. We'll let that set for about 7 days. I'm going to do the cup holders. Now we'll do the door handle here. All right, next one's going to be the radio and air conditioner buttons. We'll do one last one here, and that'll be the gear shift lever. All right, so I got 5 samples here. I'm going to incubate those. After I get it all finished and detailed, I'll swab again. Probably not every single area, maybe just the steering wheel. I'll run the ozone and swab it again after that, see if there's any differences. All right, so the vehicle's been fully detailed inside. Haven't run the ozone machine yet. This is just with the all-purpose cleaner. We'll see if how big of a difference there is between before it was cleaned and after. So I'm just going to do the steering wheel, then I'm going to run the ozone, and I'll swab the steering wheel again after that. Hopefully we'll see quite a difference, but I don't know. This is an experiment. We'll find out. All right, now I'm going to put the ozone machine in, let that run for about an hour. All right, going to do one last swab here. This is after the ozone. So theoretically, this should have the least amount of germs. And then I have one left that I will use as my control. This has no swab in it, so there shouldn't be any bacteria in this one. All right, so it's been 7 days. I've got the results right here. I'm going to break them down one at a time, and we'll see what kind of outcome we got. So the first one is going to be our control. This is one that I didn't swab, so make sure there's no contamination in this one. And it looks perfectly clean. So there's that one. No contamination. The next one is our shifter. And we definitely got some bacteria going there. Some kind of yellow spots. There's some cloudy spots, and it stinks. So this is the shifter. Next one is going to be our radio knob. This one is definitely different. A big kind of purplish red blob. There's some of those yellow specks, a little speck with some black in it. Looks like snot, but it's not. The next one is the door handle. Now this one's pretty interesting. This one looks like straight up mold. I mean, look at all them mold spores. Definitely a lot of mold. There's some specks of yellow and a little bit of red. And then the cloudy, whatever that is, probably mold. Ugh. If anybody knows what bacteria these are, let me know in the comments. You know, I'm no scientist and there's billions and billions of bacteria. So identifying them is not my thing, but this is the cup holder. No real differences of bacteria. It's just one big continuous stream of white. Now we're going to get to the steering wheel. If you remember, I swabbed the steering wheel before the detail, and then after the detail with just using all-purpose cleaner, and then I ran the ozone and I swabbed after that. So here's the steering wheel before the detail. Definitely an interesting pattern. A lot of cloudy streaks everywhere, some yellow, some raised white colonies. It's definitely interesting. Oh my gosh, it stinks. And then this one is after the all-purpose cleaner. Basically, there's one cloudy colony and a few specks of something else. So that's after the detail all-purpose cleaner. And next is the ozone. Now this one I expected to obviously be the least amount of bacteria. And you're not going to kill all bacteria. I mean, there's billions of bacteria out there, and not all of them's bad. There is some good bacteria out there, but this is steering wheel after the ozone, and it's definitely the least amount. There's a one cloudy white speck, and that's it. So definitely the ozone is the way to go as far as killing bacteria. We'll do them right in line here so you can see the difference. Pretty good outcome, I think. Hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day.